Hi Tom, congratulations for the show. It's been fun following what you're doing. I think it's a fantastic way of spreading ideas and well, spreading this difficult art form, which is percussion. So thank you so much for that. It's a little contribution, not as snazzy and stylish as yours, and welcome to my very messy studio here in Lisbon, in Portugal. I thought it was very interesting, this thing you talked about motion, about movement and musical movement. I thought it was very interesting indeed, especially in something as visual and as percussion, and it's very cleverly done. And interesting what you said about making it for that movement to have as much musical integrity. So I wrote down some things that I thought would be interesting, and one of them is synesthesia. And it was interestingly something like some people have, and mixing the senses could be easy for percussion. Something like, Messiaen, who listening to a note, you would see a color. I'm sure all of us have some sort of little, even if very little, some connection to synesthesia. So I think also a movement could induce or could help you. Could be a message sent to your body in order to project an idea. So I thought that, and I wrote this down, apologies for reading it out, but I can't seem to memorize more than a note at a time, or a thought at a time. So movement is sending a message into your body to perform a musical gesture. So this is something anyway that I try to integrate in my playing. Another one is, well, the extraneous movement is a valid input to yourself. So in that sense, if you're making a musical gesture, it means that you're projecting, not only visually, but you're projecting to your own body a message of producing small-scale and large-scale form. And this all connects to what I just said about synesthesia and about feeling. So if you're playing actually a short gesture, if you suddenly perform something very short, you are bringing out that own feeling to yourself. Also, I thought that something that I'm very interested in is producing articulation via, well, pressure. So you can damp in the marimba. So, for instance, by playing this chord, I can dampen the lower voices earlier, or very early, or do it the other way around. So this is something one can do, for instance, a piece like Mirage, which is you played so well in your videos. Something like in the procession, something that we can control is pressure. So I think this is very, very interesting. Also in tonal music, if you want to give out in this little phrase of Clementi, if you play this, you can actually damp a little and apply different grades.